freaking crazy. Alongside with the fair, peace. Beautiful. 진짜 예쁘다 저기. Weihai. We are outside again. We're gonna be exploring the city and checking out more places here today, since this is our official day one. Well, day two. So the hotel is just near a lot of these are department stores. So there's so many places to visit nearby, and you don't need to stress yourself because there are a lot of buses and taxis are cheap in Weihai. If you remember yesterday, that is where our how do you call that one? Night market. So that's where we stayed and ate yesterday. But now we're gonna go out. I'm thinking of getting coffee first because I wasn't able to drink coffee earlier. But let's see. This is K Coffee. And I think it's KFC's coffee. And 가봅시다. Let's try it. And the thing in China, Alipay is the one that you use to order. So I'm not so. I actually had a bad experience in Dalian because not really a bad, an awkward experience because when I ordered before, I don't know what I had to do because everything is in Chinese. Usually the QR code saves me from speaking with the staff, but during that time there was no QR code, so maybe different. Oh, Tim Hortons Chalata. Maybe there. Maybe. This one. Tim Hortons. But I'm not sure where the entrance is. Here. Plaza. The struggle continues, guys. I cannot find the QR code to scan for the order. Ugh. So this is the mall here. This is the WGO Plaza. It's quite big, to be honest. It's like, how many floors? 1, 2, 3, 5 floors. And then the upper part, there is a, what they call a basketball court. Very interesting. So the WGO Plaza is just 5 minutes away from my hotel, which is very convenient again. But at this time, what time is it? It's very early. It's 8:43. There are no people here because it's just 8:43 a.m. So it's just opta. We are just gonna be going to the, because there's a port going to the island. It's not well, it's an island definitely. It's not connected to the main China land. So we just have to go to the port and ride the boat from there. So many kids. And if you think we are able to run out of Korea, welcome to Takpal. This 2-floor thing is very huge. Okay, let's find first a coffee shop because I really need to drink coffee. I was not able to drink coffee earlier, so there's this thing. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Wait, let's go there later. Order in South Korea, in China, there are QR codes like this. And then, 뭐야? Network is busy. What do you mean? Please wait patiently. This is nightmare. My internet is not working. Oh, we're going to the seaside now. And it's not the traditional beach area you usually see. Because in Dalian it's a lot of that, but in Weihai there's a port here, I think. So you see a lot of big structures. And actually I heard a lot of sounds coming from big ships. So I'm interested to see them today alongside these beautiful flowers. Interesting. I think this is like an amphitheater. This one is a theater. And I got this one. Luckin Coffee. So I was able to order successfully. And I was able to check everything out. And the thing with here in China, they don't usually do like transactions on the cashier. You have to buy, or you buy your stuff before you arrive at the area. So when you arrive there, your food is finished. They don't have a lot of spaces for dine-ins. So similar to what I did, takeout. And if they don't speak English, just point to things. Like she pointed on this, and then yes means yes for takeout. That's how it works here. And here's our current location. We're going up and we're gonna see the ocean. Finally. Oh, let's go up. It's calling. Well, it is a big boat, but it is a war ship. So we're still here. We're gonna go out some more to get the higher ground. There's even an elevator here. This place is actually very beautiful. This is our view. Oh, that's the famous one. I hope you can see it from here. And the sound that you're hearing is coming from the war machine, the warship. These are coast guards. Oh my gosh. Scary. 이거 뭐야? What is this? We're already on the seaside. But it's not cleanest. You rarely find any garbage though. That's nice. Ah, 예쁘다. It's actually beautiful. And walking here is very peaceful too. With my coconut coffee. So we walked from that area. So we just went down from that hill and then arrived here. And this is already the ocean. This is already connected there, and then that's the big frame that we're gonna visit later as we continue this walk. It's quite slippery. They already mentioned here that the seawall is slippery. This one, where we're stepping on, it's slippery. It's kind of damp as well, so you have to be very careful. But other than that, it's very nice. Well, it smells fishy because it's water, and that's usually a consequence for it. But you see, it's so nice. The weather is so nice too. I'm not sure why my camera is like zoomed, like it's like wide shot, but it's very beautiful. And I hope you're able to see where I am now. Hello. Can see myself. It's getting warmer. Maybe it's because I drank my coffee. It's a warm coconut coffee. But one thing's for sure, it's getting warmer. So we need to relax a bit and stop walking for a few minutes. Because I'm actually freaking sweaty. Like, michota. Hindi? Look at your cousin. She's already checking the view. Game. Yes. I have been trying to research what's the name of this place, and it's called the picture frame. Because technically it's just a picture frame of Weihai. And the thing is, it's very big. It's really a picture frame. Now I can see myself in the frame. It's very beautiful too. Don't get me wrong. See? 이렇게 커. And then they say no climbing. People are already there. Wow. It's so freaking big. Actually, you can look at it two ways. You can look on the frame and see the city inside, but you can actually go on the other side and look on the view of the sea. And I think it plays on the aspect that Weihai is a port city. Technically, that's still the thing. The life of the city is not just the land within the land, the city within the land. It's also the one outside, the water itself. So, well, it's just me. I made that up. That's my perspective of it. But yeah, it's very beautiful. Yeah. And there are Chinese writings here. I'm not sure what they mean, but 91. Let me find 96. That's the view. We have to go down now. I'm quite scared going down because I might slip. It's easier to go up than to go down, to be honest. Wait. You know what? I found a better spot. Oh my god. This looks beautiful. 오, 진짜 예쁘다 저기. This looks so beautiful. I think I can fit more on this shot. Welcome to Weihai. Finally in Weihai. We're currently walking, going to the port area where we can ride a boat going to the Liugong island. And I have been walking for a long period of time already, but I cannot find the entrance yet. But I already saw the port, and that's it. That one. That is our port. I hope you can see it, but this freaking wide shot is making it hard for you to see, but that's the place. And then these are the things that you need to take note of. So the decommissioned destroyer, I think this one is the big destroyer, the military thing. Culture and Tourism Public Service Hall, tickets. I'm not so sure. Here's the thing. For this trip, to be honest, I'm not so sure how the things will go. I'm also not sure where to buy the ticket. And that's actually the worry I have now. I think I already saw the destroyer. It's so freaking big. That is the destroyer. That one. They decommissioned that destroyer over there. But that's a big one. Wait. I think I'm lost. Need to squeeze ourselves here. And I'll show you the actual port area. It really looks like an airport, but no, it's not. Korea, I think the only time I saw like this port area is when I went to Busan for a trip. It's basically the same thing. And I think they are boarding now. So that's the worry I have. It's a bit late for me. There's a British bus here. Of course, snacks, food. But you can hear some announcement coming in. They are mentioning about the trips. We'll see about that. We have arrived at the ticket office. We just have to ask how much. And the schedule as well. Is it 40 pesos? 40 yuan? Let me translate everything. I'll get back to you in a while. Lounge for ticket checking. Where to buy the ticket? 미쳤다. 티켓은 어디 살 수 있어? I still don't know where to find and buy the ticket. Let's see. We finally got our ticket, and this is going to the island. It's 122 yuan, and we are racing against time because we don't have time left. It departs at 11. We only have 10 minutes left. 피곤하다. 진짜 어렵다. We are inside. Successfully got in. And the boat is coming in. We're just waiting for it to come in. 진짜. And they were fighting already. The people there were fighting because, you know, crazy. Let's go in and wait for the bus, the boat inside. Oh, we can board already. It's already here. That's our boat. Tapshida. It's gonna be leaving. It will leave in few minutes, so we can just get inside it. It's more expensive than what I thought, but like it's okay. I mean, I already foreseen the cost. Let's go. We found our seat. Just have to wait for it to depart. It will take us around, I'm not sure how long it will take, but like probably 20-30 minutes. So we're going to be arriving there before lunch. And at least before lunch we'll be able to settle down, and then after that we're good to go. Actually selected the seat near the window, so we just have to settle and wait. I'm not sure if there are food there though, but I have to check if there are restaurants. But we're here, finally. Let me give you an update. If you want to ride this boat and go to Liugong Island, it's kind of noisy now, but everyone is shouting. If you want to try go there, you need to present a picture of your passport, any identification cards. They want to know who you are, and that's very important. Well, they want to record everything, so that's one thing. Just for you to take note. So, 안녕, 이따 봅시다. See you later. See you later. Actually, it's quite hot outside. So we're just gonna stay inside. We arrived here. Finished our boat ride, and now we are in the Liugong Island. 재밌다. 재밌겠다. 이거 뭐야? 이거 뭐야? And it's one big island. My problem is, I'm not sure if there's a restaurant here. Is there a restaurant here? Is it possible? I'm actually thinking of accommodations here. I can rent a hotel here for a day, but it depends on the cost. Let's explore first what are insides of this island. It's very historical, I think, for Chinese, because I saw already, once I researched it, there's a Sino-Japanese museum. So that's one. I'm not so sure with the other parts, if there are other things that can be found here, but we have to go inside first of this building. It looks familiar. I can see the hints of Korean, Japanese, and Chinese designs here. Very interesting. But we have to go inside. 가자. Oh, for this. I remember we paid for the cruise circling thingy. I'm not sure if I should go and take this one here now, or eat first, because it's already 11:16. It's 11:16, so we have to check everything first. The beauty of the boat, it included the cruise ship that goes around the island. So we're currently here. This is our current location, and we'll be riding a boat to cruise around the area. I think it will take an hour for us to go around this. So yeah, I already bought the ticket for it, so I'm thinking of what time should I go there. Should I buy the ticket now, or should I use the ticket now or later? Because later is also okay. Wait, I'm gonna go to the washroom first and I'll talk to you later. Got it? So, I asked. The ticket I bought is only for the admission to the facilities here, the scenic spot. So when you go inside, you have to show the ticket, that's it. But if you want to try to get the boat that goes around the city, the island, that's a separate payment. So that's 60 yuan. That's the interesting part. But I'm not sure where to go and eat lunch first. I'm very much interested to eating mandu for today. So there's so many restaurants nearby, and they're fighting for pure attention. So I like that. These are the restaurants here. There's so many here. Like they're side by side, so you won't miss a thing. It's getting hot and warm. There's a bus too. I'm not so sure if that also is included with our transportation. I'll check the ticket first. But you know what? I have to remind myself that I only have 3 hours, 4 hours in this island, because the last boat that goes here is until 4 p.m. It's already 11:23. So the last boat that goes out from here is around 5. So I only have roughly 3 to 4 hours left for me to, explore, travel. But this whole island, it's quite big. And it's a national tourist attraction, 5 days. We have to find our restaurant first. the different restaurants available for us. I mean, from that row to that row, all of them are restaurants. You'll be able to find the information there in Android. I use A-map. A-map is what I use. I'll show you the map that I commonly use for this. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me show you. This is the A-map. This one. It's beside Alipay A-map. These are the things that will be used for your travel in China. And make sure to download it because all the information about here is available in that app. For today. You have so many things to offer here. So, you know what? The only thing I hate. Thank you.
Alipay.
Later.
No Alipay?
Of course, you can also pay with Alipay. I thought initially it was only for WeChat, but no. And they have so many food offerings here. So many people too. But of course, when you go to Weihai, expect to eat a lot of seafood, a lot of items from the sea, because it's a port, and you should be expecting a lot of seafood. The only downside, I hate the smell of smoke, cigarette smoking. That's the only thing. That's the only downside. I'm just being honest here. Just want to make sure you're aware of what's happening here. There's so many people smoking, and then even inside the store, the owner was actually smoking around. So I didn't appreciate that one. But like that's the only downside. Everything else, everything is affordable. It's cheap. I think the only money I'll be paying for this thing is around 100. 100? And I'm not sure how much is that. Like 2,000? And that's already a very delicious food. So that's not bad. My budget for this whole trip is around 5,000 pesos. 100,000 Korean won. So I spent half of it already. No, I only spent imanon. 20,000 won. That's only 100,000. 100 yuan. I'll show you the food later once it arrived, okay? First batch of the food. We're waiting for the rice. 잘 먹겠습니다. Let's now eat and enjoy our food. 진짜 많아. 생각보다 많아. Tarakimasu. Kain po. The food came out very quickly. But the smoke. I hate the cigarette. The sauce is very delicious. Very delicious.
이게 해산물.
你们韩国？ 한국.
피가 너무 두껍다.
맛있다. 이거 진짜 맛있다. I'm gonna eat that one. Let's also see urchin. 80% of the people here are smoking. So good luck with my lungs. It's delicious. That we have filled our stomach with expensive food. It's time for us to walk around and burn everything we ate. So for our first location, we're going to be going to the China-Japan Museum. It's just near the exit, at the entrance of the... This is the port area. So it's visible from the port area. It's there. Just have to go up. There's a bit of a walking happening. But while you're walking, make sure you enjoy the view. Because there's a lot. It's called Liugong Tower. Liugong Tower. This is our location for today. When I was checking for what to do in Liugong Tower, they say you can stay here for 3 to 4 hours, and then after that you can just go back to the mainland area. Because this place is packed with a lot of activities, but a lot of the activities you can do by just walking, and that's what's gonna be our activity for today. Our first place to visit. Well, I mean, we visited the restaurant. That's the first. And next stop is this. Let me check what this place is. Wait a minute. I think we're currently entering the China Museum of the Sino-Japanese War. In this place, you need to go turn right of that area. Go to the right side because this is the entrance. They're pointing us to start here. And notice to visit. There are things you need to take note of. No smoking, no pets allowed. Show your passage ticket. I think the passage ticket they're mentioning is the ticket that we used to go here. And this one is the naval office. Because as I mentioned, Weihai is the birthplace or the first modern navy of China. Because it's the one facing Korea and Japan. So it's here. And I'm not so sure how much. I think you can pay here, but I'm not sure how much the cost would be. It's 20 yen. Yuan. The yen is a different country. Some country. This is the place. This looks so good. Historical. But there are areas that are being constructed, so it's closed. Specifically that place. Some of the areas are renovated, but you can still peek through. Even if they're closed like this, you can still peek through what is available for you. And the thing I like is they also have Chinese writings and then English writings. So if you don't know how to speak Chinese, at least you still have the opportunity to watch, to visit and enjoy what they have prepared for us. And up until now, my mic is not on, so I'm not sure if you're able to hear me clearly, but I hope now it gets better. Here is our change of location. 진짜 좋다. Those are... Wait. Are those like British Army and Navy? Because it feels like they are representations of the British Army too. Okay. You know the difference between, I mean, a lot of people somehow disregard these kinds of things, but to be able to find a lot of very interesting stuff here. So now we're entering the Admiral's office at Admiral's Ting, Chung's workplace. So some of the furnitures you still have are still here. Interesting. Very formal, but you know, the hint of Chinese, it's really there. That's his portrait. Interesting. As you explore the place further, you'll find a lot of areas inside. It's quite big too. It's quite spacious, to be honest. I never expected this to be spacious, but it is very spacious. And then, so the office this is the office earlier, the one that I showed. Behind it is the service office of the administrative department of the Navy. So they had to do the inspections and such. So, with respective uniforms, that's how they do things. And then behind it, it's the administrative department of the Navy. We can go up more and see more about history. These are the guns and the main ornament of Huancuilou. Can you see it? I hope you can zoom. I can zoom it, but I cannot. But yeah, so many things are happening. So I highly suggest, if you want to know more about the Korean Japanese history, this place, specifically Weihai, plays a very pivotal role in shaping that history because, as I mentioned, this is one of the first few encounters of that war. Like, because Weihai is the one that faces that side of the world. So, as I mentioned, from Korea to Weihai, it's just an hour. Of course, if you come from Japan, at least 2.5 hours. But at least it's still very near. That's the reason why. This is the Department of Marine Engine Inspection. Very small rooms, but they play important roles in terms of the entirety of what happened between Japan and Korea. I mean, Japan and China. I keep on mentioning Korea because that's by default, because that's where I currently live. But yeah, somehow, still, Korean history is intertwined with Japanese and Chinese. These East Asian powers technically have the same, I mean, intertwined, not the same, but intertwined story. It's fully connected to each other. Actually, from you, the scene is actually breathtaking. I mean, sea. That's the sea area. And this is the offices of the Navy. Oh, what is this? So that's the Naval Hall. We have areas here for the Submarine National Naval Academy. Then this area is the National Forest Park. We're gonna go to the Naval Academy. I think that's better for us to see. And this is what we're gonna be seeing. This looks interesting. Actually, I don't know what's in here, but I think we're heading to the temple now. But I can see a big crane there. That one. I think it's under construction. Don't worry. There's a view of the beach area here. Well, it's not a beach to be honest, because there's no sand area. That's the difference. We are still walking. This is something I'll be advising for you guys, especially those who want to travel to China. You'll be walking a lot. It's not... Well, taxis are okay, but then once you have arrived to the destinations, you'll be exercising. And that's a lot of steps every day. That's the beauty of this very big, vibrant, powerful country. They have a lot of history, a lot of things to share. And it's actually very interesting to see as a foreigner. I wish I can speak the language, to be honest. If I can speak Chinese, I think I'll be able to enjoy these more. But I cannot even master Korean. How am I supposed to master Chinese, right? Impossible. Actually, there's a naval academy here, and it's still active as a naval academy. So I didn't know that one. But still, we're gonna enjoy the view. You're probably now. This place feels like a village because again, at the end of the day, this is still an academy, the Naval Academy. So everything has to be functional. It should be complete still complete. That's the more important thing to note. So if you're planning to visit here, I highly suggest do the walk. But currently, this is the map of the whole place, and they already pointed the areas with washroom, restroom, everything is here. So we're currently approaching a military control area. I mean, of course, you cannot enter. You're not allowed to go inside. But we're not gonna go inside. We're not gonna attempt doing it. But we're gonna go and find the submarine that we need to find. That's our last stop on this side of the area. Before we move to the opposite side, wherein the big area is there. See? There are people in the bus. If you take that bus, it's like 60 yuan. And I don't want to do that because I'm cheap. That's one. Two, I want to walk because I ate a lot today. So that's a trade-off I'm willing to take. We're almost with our Liugong Island. Liugong Tower visit. And our last stop would be the Sino-Japanese War Museum. That beautiful temple. Of course, the beach is here. The beautiful seaside. But that is our place to visit. You know, I'm a freak of history. I really like history. I like knowing the past. And this Sino-Japanese War happened in 1894 to 1895. But this museum has the information to it. And we will explore it today. That's the place. So if you booked the ticket going to Liugong Huancui Tower, actually can enter the museum for free, which is what I did, right? I bought the 122 yuan trip to here, hence I don't need to pay for it. Can you see me? Or it's very dark. But this is the statue. Ah, it's so freaking big. Can you see it? Can you? We're under it. And this is the museum part. 재밌겠다. Let's go. And let's officially enter the museum. So this contains 1 year of history between the China and Japan War, 1894, 1895. But of course, we see a lot of things inside. That's for sure. Let's go. So as a quick back, is yeah. It has 2 floors. So this museum, it has 2 floors. So we're currently on the 2nd floor where the entrance would be and a lot of exhibits as well. So this is to be able to find inside. And then 2nd floor, it's this. A 1st floor. So let's see first and check inside while we find out the China-Japan war history. Actually, I don't know what this is. But there are tour guides explaining them. I'm not sure what they're saying, but that looks very interesting. We're finding more information as we go around. For the exhibit, no touching, no seating. Got it? So that's something, common courtesy if you're exploring a country and they have their exhibits on board. Things to note, in 1894, Japan launched the war. That's what they mentioned here. There are more people coming in, and usually there are guided tours. So you can check that out if you want to know more about those. 네. 사람이 진짜 많다. 여보, 사람이 많아고. There's so many people. Well, you should be understanding there are so many people here. Because again, it's a guided tour. A guided tour meaning people come here by bus, by tour. So just wanting to take note, not all of the facilities have translations, but majority of them have. Not all, but at least some of them have. Empress Dowager Cixi. I know her because I've seen a lot of Korean, Chinese drama, and I'm very interested with Chinese history as well. A sneak attack at Beiyang Navy off Pungdong. So, if you're familiar with Korean, Chinese, and Japanese history, since they are very close to each other, the instances and opportunity for them to actually interact is very high. That's the reason why their history are closely intertwined. So, that's the truth. the reality of things. Yeah. 하지마! 들어가지 마세요. So it's very realistic. Ah. You can enter from this side too. Ah. It's you need to go here and see it for yourselves to see how history played between the two countries during the war. Because even if I tell you a lot of details here, it will never be enough. More than what I see is actually you need to read the excerpts, the contents written here. There's so many information and it is being explained properly. There's so many information to see and that's very important. Fascinated about are these big things. This is a warship propeller from the Qing dynasty. Oh, this one is very realistic. Wow. 이거 진짜 예쁘다. This is what Weihai used to look like when it was bombed and destroyed. It was destroyed. But like, so many things have changed. Good thing. And again, we don't want to go back in those days wherein we flex our power through destruction. And that's the reason why I like visiting museums. It's not just the historical influence of these things, but also what the story they carry. They carry a lot of stories, especially those who cannot share their own stories. So if you are on a vacation having free time, this is the perfect time for you to visit a museum near your place. I mean, especially historical museums. Know the history of your home country, know the history of the places you visit, and that's your homework. Okay? But no need for you to write a reflection paper on these museum visits. Just appreciate them. 이거 뭔데? They're signing documents. Let me see. It's the 심판로 negotiation. It's a peace negotiation, but the thing is, I'm not sure if it's a fair negotiation. Usually it isn't. Yeah. Alongside with the unfair peace treaty, there are also losses because like the land that is under the sovereignty of China was distributed to different people, different countries. So under their control, that's the problem. After that, there is the Russo-Japanese War in China. The war happened in China. So in 1904, Liugong Peninsula. China and Korea became the playground. That's something that is not fun to hear, but that's what happened here. Tour, souvenir items. Oh, I wish I tried doing this, the stamp. Then we can watch a full show of everything. Shall I check the souvenir items? Let me check. Let me check some for you guys. These are not bad. Like a walrus thing for refrigerators. 이거 뭔데? After that museum tour, we have a temple. But this one starts. Oh, 잠시만. I think there will be a show at 2:30 in this area. Maybe. But who knows? This is a temple. Oh.
游客朋友们，大家好，欢迎参观员工岛博览会。园区内台阶上
Going there is the lettuce garden. So that's where we're gonna go first. While the others are busy looking after the temple. Oh, this looks pretty. Like imagine having a lotus festival, like this area filled with lotus, and then yeah, I can see that. I can see that. This looks pretty. I mean, this could work, to be honest. And then people going there. Let's try to go up and see more places. Because we can use the stairs to go up. So, especially if you're visiting these kinds of places, make sure to stop yourself, especially if you're a smoker. Never smoke in these kinds of places because you might destroy it with a single. That could destroy everything. This is the measurement standard, and the digital theater is on this way. We're now entering. 예쁘다. Imagine if you can wear traditional Chinese clothes if you go here. Would that be amazing? That would be amazing, right? Like, think of that way. Next show starts at 2:30, so we have to wait here before the show starts. But look at that view. Look at this view.
各位观众，大家好，欢迎光临刘公岛数字剧场。数字剧场是以19世纪亚洲
미쳤다.
游客的传奇故事为主线，
미쳤다.
打造的
Crazy.
200余人的沉浸式体验场景。在这里，您将
There's a temple behind me.
前世今生，以
Can you see it?
身份
There's a temple and there's a dragon.
对话心路，深刻体悟狗丧剑地自残的
Very interesting.
忠勇与担当。
Let's try go to that part of the temple because the show is not for free. It is 60 yuan. So I think the 120 yuan I paid for the transportation back and forth. It's just it. That's the transportation. And then some of the facilities that are free, like free entrance places. But when it comes to like the digital art, the digital theater, the submarine earlier, those are paid facilities. This one is the one I'm talking about, the dragon. And there's a very big spear on top. Crazy. And this is the beautiful temple in front of us. It looks so pretty. Like, really pretty. And then there's a cable car there. Ah. Should I take the cable car? You know what? I can. If I have more funds to spend for this area, I will spend it more on travel, on the activities, instead of the food. I spent so much for the food, like 200 for the food, and it was not the best experience. It was just so. But the cable car is 60, and then the digital art is also 60. So, but you know what? Let me show you a perfect view. This is the perfect view. The dragon statue and such, and the view behind it. Wait, let me go inside. Let's check inside now. Ah. So this is how it looks like. The entirety. We're currently on top. We're here. We started from the bottom, now we went up. Nice. It's quite big. Ah, so the cable car runs from here, going to the top of the mountain. This will be the last place we'll visit on this island before we go back to the main road. Now I'm finding a way to enjoy more places here, but it will depend on the activities and plans. But we'll see. Last view. Well, I mean, this view is still the same as the one on that side, but this is the last full view of this island that I'll be able to physically visit sometime this week. Because for the next few weeks, next few days, I'll be visiting different parts of Weihai. There's another side, another view, another island that I want to visit. Well, it's not another beach that I want to visit. There's a view of like big boats, ships passing through, and you'll be able to take a picture of them if you were able to time properly. But anyways, we're gonna go back to the mainland. I enjoyed my stay here. And see you later. To exit the island, you still need to present the same paper that was given to you earlier, and then just walked on the center. You'll be able to see a lot of information here. Island exit, queue. Just have to line up here. But the problem is I'm not sure what time is the departure. But now I see. The timetable is here. Always check. No, there's no timetable. I'm confused. But anyways, we're gonna get off from this island because there are people coming in, meaning the boat is now available for people to get on. And I'm waiting for that to happen. And I'll see you on the main island. See you later. We're going back before the wave starts to get stronger. But for now,
관광대 있나 봐.
let's go.
케이블카 포함 아니야?
아니. Bye bye, Liugong Tower. See you from afar. When I mean from afar, because I can see you from the mainland. So, see you from afar. Here's our boat for today. I think this was different from the first one. This one is bigger. Certainly bigger. And it fits more people. Sir, you can sit properly, check things out, see if places are possible to check into. Go upstairs if possible. Let's settle down. Not sure if we can still go up. I decided. It's a good spot. 좋다. We are on the second floor. I'm gonna go out later if we're near and we have departure. Okay. 와, 예쁘다. This is the perfect view. 와, 예쁘다. Safe from their poop, but can see them what they're doing. Wow. Welcome back. Inland, and we're actually back here to the port where we actually visited, where we departed earlier, and it's so freaking hot. I'm thinking going back to the hotel, I'll just take a taxi, or even if I just walk, it's the same thing. It's just that the heat is too much. So probably I'll just see you later when I arrive successfully at the hotel. We're going back to our hotel now. Someone had to stop by at the Tim Hortons for me to be able to buy some coffee. But I'm really still tired, so I need to go to the hotel as soon as possible. We don't have anything to do, and the only thing we can do is actually charge while enjoying this view. It's a Saturday afternoon, so I'm hoping there are less people today because there are less cars, what I mean, because there's no work. But I think there'll be more people at the night market tonight because again, Saturday, resting day. And I think China has the same policy when it comes to weekends, so it's a family event or something like that. I hope so too. But see you later. I'll update you once I arrive back in my hotel. So, we're now going back to our hotel. Let me tell you a story about when I bought this Tim Hortons. So I already have it take out, but this paper, the brown paper, it's out of stock. So I just took out my coffee. It was so freaking hot. When I returned back to the counter, I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say the cup holder in Chinese. I mean, I tried to put out my phone, but I just do the action. Cover. Here's this coffee. Hot. And then, the cashier instinctively gave me the cup holder. So, they may not be able to fully understand what you're saying, especially if it's in English or other language. But the actions, they're very intuitive. They will do what they can do as long as they understand the action. So, plus points for Tim Hortons. Plus points for you. I'm outside now, and I'm actually in one of the malls here in China. It's WGO Plaza, and it's just above, outside my hotel. And there's Pop Mart, and everything is here. New Balance, the North Face. It's a very big mall. But the thing is, I think in China, malls close very early, around 8 to 9 p.m. They're not that, probably 8 p.m. They're not the same as the ones in the Philippines. In the Philippines, our malls close very late. But here, they close very early. So, you really have to take time and enjoy these places. But I think on weekends, that's when they extend their time because they allow more people to shop. So, it's important for you to check that out. We have Nike, Adidas, and this very big mall. When I do these kinds of vlogs, especially with this camera, my face gets low, very small and very low. Immediately outside the malls are these things. What the? But I think these are for kids. Hindi, 진짜 무섭다. 봐봐. 진짜. Basketball matches there. Flying people here. And carousels. 진짜 재밌겠다. This really reminds me of Mall of Asia in the Philippines because it's the same thing. They have a lot of these things too. Also in Korea, Wolmido. That's what it reminds me of, Wolmido. Let's go to the city. Let's go to the beach area where the sea is available because it's nighttime and probably they have finished setting up the events area. Let's go there. 먹고 있다. 저기 먹방. Mukbang. We're actually here at Wave of Wonder. We're gonna go back here. We went here this morning, but it was so sunny this morning. But now we're here, nighttime, to see its beauty at nighttime. It's called Wave to Wonderland. And I'm mistaken. Initially, I thought this was an amphitheater or something like that, but it's a mall. This country is obsessed with malls, and this is one of the malls they have, World to Wonderland. That's the mall. But they have beautiful designs. It's very cold. I feel like I'm underdressed, but it's okay. Other people are wearing sandals, so they're more underdressed than me. So it's okay. We are okay. Annyeong. I can hear some speakers. They're very loud. But what is this? I also don't know. It's just this is the Bay Area of Weihai. So I just have to check it out and see how we'll be able to enjoy the view, because it's actually beautiful. So we have the red structure behind me. It has lights on it, but nothing happening in it. And then the actual water. So it's very peaceful as well. And then you cannot hear the noise this morning because the military drill has been finished. And in this place, there's so many people walking. So I think this is where they do the walk, like night walks, relax, fishing. Everything is possible here. So that's fun. And you're just here to enjoy the view, I think. This is the only thing you'll be able to do here. Chill, relax, and enjoy the view. It's so freaking windy. And the thing is, I think you won't be able to hear me even with this DJI mic because of the freaking wind. And there's so many people here. Like, it's crazy. But it's fun at the same time. So if you go to this part of Weihai, expect it to be very cold, very busy, and there are no restaurants. There's no food stall. I was expecting to have a food stall, to be honest, but no. They're gone. There are no food stalls here. There's like a football field and that's it. Well, there's so many people. I really like this. This is how big it is. If you're familiar in the Philippines, we have Marikina Sports Complex. It's of the same size, I think. Well, probably just a bit smaller, but it's cooler here, so that's the compensation for it. And then just people walking around, resting, jogging, enjoying time with family. I think this is something that's what's missing in a lot of developed countries. Children. That's a very controversial thing, but it's a fact. The beautiful moon. And behind me is the mall. It is the mall. The one that I have mistaken to be an amphitheater. It's a mall. So my bad for that one. And you know what I like? This place is more beautiful at nighttime than the morning one. The whole view, the whole city, it pops at nighttime. It's better. This is the view of the whole city. I mean, you know what I mean. This looks so divine, looks so pretty. That is the big picture frame, and they changed, the designs change. I think it's for ads or something. And the problem is with this camera, with you cannot zoom. But it's okay. The view is still good. It's dinner time. Let me find my dinner first. I'm thinking of eating very lightly tonight, so no buffet, no expensive shiz. Just gonna be very, very cheap chicken. We're back at this beautiful place with the dancers. Should we dance? Zumba. It's been a long time since I did. And listen, watch. 맛있겠다. 맛있겠다. 여기 다 맛있어. 다 맛있지만 Shabu all day. Now we have to find something that we want to eat. This looks very delicious. It's so vibrant today. I mean, it's Saturday, so there are more people here. And then, what are these? This looks very delicious. Oh my goodness, what is that? We're back at the... This is the same night market we visited yesterday. And of course, we're gonna try and eat some food here because we cannot find a restaurant in other parts, so 어쩔 수 없다. Let's go and check the best one. So we're gonna be extra adventurous today and eat this. It's actually 20 yuan. So in Philippines it's around 150, 160. It looks very delicious. They're putting sauce on top of it. 근데 맛있겠다. This is the... I don't know the name, but this looks very delicious. Oh. I'm scared. 진짜 무섭다. 배 아플 것 같다. I'm scared because this is the first time I'm eating this. And it might be very, very, very not good for my stomach. Try. So the way to do it is get a leg, a starfish leg. It has a very distinct starfishy taste.
Starfish이 불가사리. 불가사리인데 약간 성게 느낌 아니야?
It's very... It's okay. It's not that weird, but it's just okay.
그냥 나쁘진 않아.
Because I think They only eat. Look at the inside. It's like plants.
한국에서는 안 파는데 유튜브 보고
No plants, yeah.
나쁘지 않다고 처음 먹어봤는데
It's like just like plants. This is freaking crazy. Wow! Oh. This one looks very delicious. Let's see how it will taste.
아 굉장히 뜨겁겠지?
Round 2. 그럼 어떻게 먹어? 근데? 아, 뜨겁다.
아 뜨겁다.
It's not that. Oh,
뜨거워.
let's eat it now. I have the courage. 저기 뜨겁다.
나쁘진 않아.
뜨거워.
뜨거워.
뜨겁다. 근데, but it's very delicious. The only worry I have it's seafood. So this part is the worrisome for me.
그래도 완전히 좋습니다.
Oh. 진짜 맛있다.
맛있다. 이쪽에서 먹으니까 배탈은 안 나겠지.
I'm scared. So scared. My stomach is taking it very nicely. No rumbling as of the moment. Few minutes after eating it. But I'm a bit scared for later. But it's okay, we got this. Our stomach has been through a lot, so I know we can digest that. But who knows? I think I'm done for tonight, but I'm interested to trying some more food. Just one more. Just one more, because I'm craving for chicken. Anything fried chicken will be something I like. So I'm waiting for the fried chicken. Let's see. And the hotel, but it's just gonna be resting for today because I've been very tired. So see you tomorrow. And this is our completed day 2 here in Weihai. Bye bye.